Welcome back to the channel. I'm Ben Hughes, we are the Hush Hush family, and today we're visiting PortAventura with Fast Tracks Expresses. Come and join us while we explore this amazing place. Wow, this is a bit different to how we've entered usually. We're actually hotel guests and we've been visiting in the evening, and it's been so much easier to get in the evening. And this queue is humongous. The entrance, I don't know if you can see, it's all the way past that statue. I don't know where this queue ends, no idea. That was quite a big queue. Looked a bit daunting, but it did only take us 15 minutes to get through security. That's not bad at all, really, not bad. Of course, we've already got our tickets, so we don't have to queue here. If you haven't got tickets, you can buy them on the door. Looking like for PortAventura and Ferrariland, it costs you €81 or €32 for one day in Ferrariland, and I can't see how much it costs for PortAventura for one day. I would assume it's how much? I think it might be €68 if you're saying, or is that not too sure. Don't quote me on that. Check yourselves. I don't know everything, even though sometimes I might think so. Here's the entrance. So in terms of prices, I've just seen conflicting things. It said one price on the entrance and another price at guest services, so I'm a bit confused myself. So rather than confuse you and worry you with expensive prices, get on the website and check those prices yourself. Probably changes on different days too. Right, we're finally in. In total it took us about 20 minutes to get through security and the entrance. Not too bad really, can't complain. Massive queue. So I suppose operations on the reception and security are quite good. There was a moment there I thought it was going to take us all day to get through, but it was actually okay. Let's go and explore the park, shall we? We actually have Fast Tracks. We bought Fast Tracks. We actually got hotel discount. So for us it cost us €51 per Fast Track. Now I believe it's something more like €59 if you're not a hotel guest. I'll try and find that out for you. Of course, there's up-to-date prices on the website all the time. I think it changes depending on the day, so it's definitely worth checking that out as well as the prices. This is what I can see as I've walked in. It's a beautiful day in the sunshine. Don't forget your sunscreen. And there's Furious Baco, Shambhala in the distance. And Shambhala, we've been on it before. Oh my god, amazing. So much to show you. Awesome. Met by some lovely looking restaurants on the entrance. Beautiful park already. So much different to how you walk into the likes of Alton Towers. Awesome. Now, as per the advice of everybody on YouTube, the best way to do this park is to head straight for the back of the park, because the rides at the front of the park attract people when they first enter. For example, now Furious Baco, which is a wing and launch coaster here, is currently on an hour and 40-minute queue, and it's only 11:05. So it's the first ride that you see when you get in. Of course, we've got Fast Tracks today, so that's okay. We probably get on that easier, but I believe there's some Fast Track queues too. Now it's well signposted around the park, as you can see there: China, Polynesia, Shambhala, Angkor, Far West. But there is also an app with a map which you can follow. Of course, you need mobile data for that. Loads of rides to get on. Absolutely awesome. Check out this view. That's Furious Baco. That's Red Force in the distance. That's not included with PortAventura entry. You need to have a ticket for Ferrariland for that one. Here comes Furious Baco now. How picturesque is this? So this is the Far West, an American themed area. Awesome. Oh, this rockwork looks great. Now the Grand Canyon Rapids is currently on a 20-minute queue. Of course, we have a fast track for that. So here's the express entrance, and there's the queue. 20-minute queue. I'll be honest, that looks like more than 20 minutes. It goes right into the shed. So let's see how we get down here with our fast tracks. That is a big queue, to be fair. Look at that. That's got to be more than 20 minutes. Okay, so Express Pass brought us right onto the bridge, which is not bad, but you know, there is going to be some fast track queuing. They do sell a lot of these fast tracks, Express Passes, sorry. So I'm borrowing a distance. Queue behind.
¡Perfecto! ¡No le echa agua!
Yo, chico, la echa.
Hey, got me.
Yo sí que he caído ahora.
Right, Gio. What did you think of that then?
Good.
Good, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you get wet?
Yeah.
Was it more wet than the Congo River Rapids at Alton Towers?
Yeah.
I got absolutely soaked. Great little soak, great little ride. A bit short, but we got wet, to be fair, and that's just what I needed because it's absolutely roasting today. It's got to be easily 30 degrees, I'd say, maybe 29, 30 degrees. There we go, we're heading through the far west now. I think there's a log flume which is included in our fast tracks. I think it's just here, actually, yeah. Look at these bumper cars. There's loads of food options around the park. Silver River Milling and Lumber Company. That's a log flume, which we've actually got fast tracks for. I'm hoping it's an absolute soaker. That's what we need. Go for it. Here's the express entrance, that's the main entrance. Let's go for it, express. Are you looking forward to your log flume?
Yeah.
Yeah? We've waited a while, it did only just open, so I'm not too sure what's happening with it. But yeah, we're moving. That's the main queue over there. It's pretty large. I wouldn't like to be stood in that. So as soon as the queue started moving, we've been brought down here quite quickly. I don't really understand why it wasn't moving. Maybe it was like technical difficulties or getting the ride started. But as soon as it did start moving, we really have moved quickly. You ready? Yeah. Let's get soaked. What? I'm being the umbrella again. I'm about to go in front of him, which is weird. I feel like I'm going to squash him. It's a bit backwards, I'm sure. I don't know, log flume, it's been the opposite way. Let's go for it.
No. Oye, que tío, no puedo gritar.
Right, Gio, what did you think of that log flume?
Really good.
Really good. What's good about it?
I liked it because it soaked me and it's a really hot day today.
Yeah, isn't it? How many drops did it have?
I like 5.
No, I think it had 3 drops. 3 drops, yeah, and soakers, wasn't it? Cooled you down, yeah. Good little log flume, to be fair. Lovely. That queue though, without the fast track, looks huge. I wonder if I can tell you how big the queue is. Let me see. 1 hour and 20 minutes without a fast track or without an express. Massive, huge queue. I think we waited about 10-15 minutes with an express pass. We get 1 ride with that. Wow, this is pretty cool. Cool you down maybe. I'm happy like that. Wow, cold. Well, that worked.
I can't get through it. I can see.
There's a steakhouse, we ate there yesterday. Very expensive if it's not included as hotel guest though, you do get it included, so bear that in mind. But it's absolutely mental booking. It was one of the most stressful food experiences I've had. And there's no steak. Can you believe it? No steak in a steakhouse. So here's the facade for Uncharted, their newest ride, dark ride. It's currently down with technical issues though, so you know, we may not get to go on it, but the queue's been absolutely massive for it. I think the maximum real queue is 40 minutes, and I've noticed that in the evenings it is much quieter, so this might be a ride for the evening, to be honest. So there's 2 coasters in this area, 2 good ones, what I know, is Stampeder and Tomahawk, both wooden coasters. We have ridden them before, but Stampeder is included in our fast track, and unfortunately it's currently down with technical issues, as is Tomahawk. So we're going to leave the Far West and come back after. I think we're going to head over to Shambhala, which is an absolute beast. This is included in our fast track. Ah, Stampeder's open again. I might have to get that done while we're here. So here's Stampeder, and this was designed by John Wardley. It's pretty special, to be fair. Express is this way, Gio. Gio, this way. How was your ride on Stampeder? You like it, don't you?
Yeah.
How many times have you been on it now?
Probably like 3 or 4.
3 or 4 times, I'd say, yeah. We waited about 10 minutes with the express pass. There's a little bit of waiting, isn't there, involved with this, but they sell a lot of them, so no surprise.
It's going to be a POV.
POV, yeah, we recorded that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on this line. It was on like this line, like now.
So Uncharted is currently showing the smallest queue I've seen. 30 minutes. Can't complain at that, let's go for it. We're going for the normal queue for this one because Express Pass does not include this. And one Express Pass for this was €27. Absolutely insane. What did you think of that ride, Gio? Best?
Well, not the best, but like,
What about dark ride? Was it your best dark ride? Or one of them? Best dark ride. I think that's called a multi-dimensional coaster. But
I think it's actually a battle over Valhalla. No, I think it's Valhalla.
No, it's not.
No, where is that in Blackpool Pleasant? Is that one?
What, Valhalla, the water ride?
Yeah.
Oh, what, you think it's a bit like that, do you?
Yeah.
That's a good
Well,
opinion.
not like that.
It's a little bit like that.
It's like about. I don't know.
Awesome ride. Definitely recommend that one. We waited about 40-50 minutes for it, but well worth it. Well worth it. And we timed that right because the queue for that now is 2 hours and 10 minutes. Wow, 2 hours and 10 minutes that queue now. 2 hours and 10 minutes. It's going right outside. Do you know what? Fantastic though, really good ride. I think it counts as a coaster because, like I say, it's a multi-dimensional coaster. It takes you through multiple scenes. There's multiple subtle launches through there that carry you through the layout. And it's, in fact, we had a sideways launch, we had a backwards launch, we had a forwards launch. Some quite steep little drops in there. Of course, nothing too extreme, but it's a lovely little layout. A bit short. I'm not sure I'd want to wait 2 hours for it, but I don't know. Maybe if I'd never done it before, and I didn't actually know what it was, what we were waiting for. There's not enough about it online. I suppose I didn't look into it enough, but at least you know now it is definitely worth it. I think I'd queue an hour for my first ride, maybe. It's definitely worth doing. Highly recommend. I think we're entering into Mexico, it looks like. Would you say this is Mexico? Even though there's an Italian flag? Some lovely restaurants about. Plenty of choice for eating. And that drop tower there, it's a beast. So this drop tower is called Hurricane Condor, and I tell you what, it's forceful. There's no floor, it's a stand-up one. Well, I wouldn't even say stand up, it's a dangle your legs. But it's an absolute beast, and it tips you forward when you get to the top too. Good ride. Lovely theme park. Spoilt for choice with the flat rides. The layout of this park is really quite good. It goes around in what feels like a big circle. Problem is, we're trying to get to Shambhala, and on the way we're seeing all the rides Gio can do. We're currently waiting outside Al Diablo Tren de la Mina, which is a runaway mine style coaster with 3 lift hills. It's an okay little kids ride. Of course, Gio enjoys it. There he is, coming up the lift hill now. First of 3. So because Gio can't do the 1.4 rides, we've actually only bought 2 express passes, which means that only 2 of us can do the bigger rides, but we've actually had to go on them already because we're hotel guests. We've had plenty of opportunity to ride them, so that's why me and Gio have done some of the smaller rides, and then Caden and Ismail will do some of the other rides, and I might get lucky enough to do Shambhala again, we'll see. But the queues are currently like 50 minutes to an hour. Some of them are like even 2 hours, like Uncharted went up to 2 hours and 10 minutes like you've seen. So fast express pass is definitely needed in this park, especially if you don't get to come here that often. But yeah, we've bought 2 today. I think it'd be nice if we had the 4, because we'd be able to ride together, but like with Gio, one of us will have to stay off while the other rides, so one ultimately would end up riding alone with an express pass. Seems a lot of money to spend to ride alone, you know? And considering we've already done them, so we're alright. You have a good ride?
Lovely.
Yeah?
Brilliant.
Is it good, Gio?
Yeah.
So now we're entering China, and this is where Dragon Khan and Shambhala is. Absolutely awesome Shambhala. Dragon Khan's good as well. I feel like it's a little bit rough. They're both B&M coasters, so they're both decent manufacturers and well built, but maybe it's just Dragon Con's getting a little bit old. Quite intense, I suppose. I'd be interested to know what G's it pulls. The Shambhala is just an absolute beast. I love it so much. Shambhala's there, the biggest one. Up there. It's actually taller than Hyperion, if you didn't know. And then Dragon's Con is this red one here. So now we're getting on Dragon Con. Beast of a coaster. A little bit rough, but still enjoyable ride. Great ride. Let you know what we think of that, shall we? We have already been on it, so let's see how it's running today. Now the queue time for Dragon Con is currently 50 minutes, which, you know, if you're not like us, isn't too bad. I mean, I suppose if I had to, I'd queue 50 minutes for it. It's just not great for trying to get re-rides, is it? You know, so if you are coming here, it just shows to get everything done you are going to need a couple of days, maybe even 3 days. Maybe there's quieter days in the year, so we're here in June. June is, I suppose, quite a busy time, isn't it? Just given it is summer. So how was your ride on Dragon Con then?
Brilliant, thank you.
Was it good?
Enjoyed it, yeah.
How long did your express pass take?
About 15 minutes.
Oh, not very express, is it? And this has become my #1 coaster in the world. Admittedly, I haven't done any coasters outside of the UK before coming to PortAventura, so I've got a lot to learn, but so far, this is my #1 coaster, and I do love it. I absolutely love it. Let's go for it. Stick into off-ride footage. Got my little photographer in tow. He's going to get some photos and some videos, aren't you, Gio? You got your phone ready? Yeah. 10-minute wait for this. We have got a fast track, but of course that would mean that only 2 of us can go on with the 2 fast tracks, but we're going to do it together, so we're going to wait for this one. 10 minutes. And as you've seen, probably be a bit of a soaker, which I'm happy about. Cool me down a bit. Mucho calor. Very hot. Tell you what, it's absolutely crazy the difference between a water ride in a hot country and a water ride in our country, because the last thing I want to do in the UK is get wet. Even in the summer it doesn't feel like you want to get wet. But here, however, it's absolutely no problem. In fact, I want to get wet because I'm absolutely boiling. It looks like we're pretty much straight on, walk on. Not a 10-minute wait, walk on. No need for fast tracks today. There's a sign here, it says don't clap with your foot. You broke the rules, you're not supposed to clap with your foot.
We've got to get the snake in that.
Do what you want.
Get him, get him, get him!
trying to film and squirt.
Oh, yeah!
See? See? It's not even getting me. I want it to get me.
Like, can I stand up?
Yeah.
This one's going to get her.
Just don't clap with your feet. Perfect.
Oh, get his feet.
Get that target there, look.
Get his feet. Get his feet.
Oh look, he's on the toilet. He's just weed on you. He's weed on you.
Give me a shot.
That's scary, you know. Go, 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 go.
I'll get you. I'll get you. I'll get you.
Can you get them? Or not?
What did you think of that water ride?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
Got absolutely soaked.
10 out of 10.
What? How does it compare to the one at Alton Towers? Marauders Mayhem?
Nothing.
Yeah, that's boring that compared, isn't it? Look at it steaming, look at all these elephants.
We're in Spain and it's hot, so I need water.
Yeah, and it absolutely was a soaker. It didn't disappoint, did it?
I want to go on it again.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, we're going to try and get some food now. We're not too sure what we can and can't get. Of course, we're hotel guests, so there is options included with the hotel stay on park, which is really good actually.
There's a butterfly. There's a butterfly. There. It's a butterfly.
So one of the restaurants included with hotel stay is this Canton Chinese restaurant. I'm not too sure what's included and I'll have to tell you after because it gets quite hectic. But of course it's an opportunity for me to show you non-hotel guests the quality of food that's in here. Let's have a look, shall we? Here's a look at the menu. Starters, salad, rice, so spring rolls, fried chicken and chips for a main, noodles with veal, noodles with chicken, chocolate cake for pudding, cheesecake with strawberries, fruit salad,
I'd like
sides, french fries, cheese bread,
They have chopsticks.
chopsticks today.
Yeah, I want that.
Looks like you can get 3 courses, look, for $17.90. It's quite
Where's
good.
sushi?
That's quality. So that was a well done, Gio. Look at you go with your chopsticks. Fair play. Right, so we've got spring rolls for starters, and I've got egg fried rice, and then we've got chicken noodles, which will show you. Oh, there's the chicken noodles, and we've got a drink each, and of course our puddings. We've got cookie dough, Ben and Jerry's, and I've got a strawberry cheesecake. And Gio, with the kids menu, you only get a chocolate yogurt. But yeah, a much less stressful experience in the steakhouse. That. Well, I must say that queue was huge, but when we moved over we realised that the other queue was smaller on the other side. For some reason nobody was saying anything to us and nobody realised there was another queue on the other side much smaller. So that's what we did, we went around the other side, served much quicker. There we go, we've had our food. It came up to about €78 worth, which I think is absolutely crazy. There was a lot of food though, but of course as hotel guests we don't pay that. But for a 3-course meal for 3 and a junior meal deal, that's how much it costs, €78. Which I suppose 3 courses, that's acceptable really. And of course if you're coming here with young kids, there is Sesame Land, I think it's called that, Sesame Street Land or whatever, and there's loads of little rides for the young ones. Gio's too old for these rides now, at least he thinks he is. Bit of a shame really, but I get it. And this is what it looks like. Very colourful. loads of rides in such a small little area. This is quite cool, you pull yourself up. At least it looks that way. Drop tower that you pull yourself up on. 20-minute wait for that. Lovely themed area. Look at that theming, looks lovely, doesn't it? Colours. Such beautiful areas in here. This is the Polynesia area, and look at all the plants. It just looks absolutely awesome. That's a little souvenir shop. Nice. I'm going to do shows down here. I'll have a little look down here. There's a souvenir shop. Now, we haven't really had time for the shows, to be honest with you. Just wanted to get on rides. But I know they do there's some good ones. There is a fireworks show, which I'll include some highlights with later. Good little stadium. But the best show is definitely the fireworks show, so hang about to the end and I'll show you some of that. The last coaster I need to do here is Furious Backhoe. Luckily we've got a fast track for that, I think the queue is quite big. I'm really looking forward to it. It's a wing coaster and I believe it launches you to 83 miles an hour in 3.5 seconds, so this should be interesting. It's awesome, and the way it goes out onto the lake too. So I've just had my second go on Furious Backhoe, joined by this young man, and we were on back row this time. I don't even know why I bothered, because that was ruthless. It absolutely rattled my brain, that did, on the back row. I don't know if anyone else has experienced that, but oh my god, I would go as far as saying that is one of the roughest coasters I've ever experienced. It hurt my head. Don't know what he'll say, but I'm not even sure I ever want to go back on that. What's your opinion, Caden?
Well, personally, I don't think it was that bad. It was a bit rough. I did smack my head a few times, but I mean, Ben's saying it's one of the roughest coasters he's ever been on. I don't personally agree with that. It was all right. This massive thing over the lake, that was pretty nice. The force I felt on that was pretty good. So yeah, overall it's quite a decent coaster, to be fair.
Definitely one of the roughest I've ever done. Definitely. Oh my god. Launches you up a lift hill, uphill, and then dip down, and that was okay. The rest of the layout though, I'm not too keen. There we are. So that brings us to the end of the video at PortAventura with express passes. I highly recommend getting express passes if you're here for the day, or even 2 days. It's definitely a 2 or 3 day park, especially without the fast passes. But given that the fast passes don't include every ride in the park, you're still going to need more than 1 day to get everything done. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, don't forget to like and subscribe.